Playing Gragas jungle is not like a typical boring full clean to level 4 gank. The structure for every game will be very simple. Level 3 flashing on half HP enemy, coin flipping. Screw it! Screw it! Hi! Hi! Oh my god! Being a cunt. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh. Being more of a cunt. Hey, my double! Being an annoying cunt. Oh, ooh, you scared now. Ooh. Being an absolute cunt. You trying to get back to lane? Okay, my bad. Ooh, you trying to get back to lane? Ooh, ooh, you want some? Hey, stop that. Hey, stop that. Being an unkillable cunt. Hey, no way. Dodge it! I'm running! I'm running as fast as I can. Being a sneaky cunt. I'ma just... Yep, thank you. And then forgetting I can do this. I wanna walk up. I want this. Ooh, I want this so bad. Ah, this time left. Oh, bomba! Wait, what? And that's round 1, baby. So really, majority of the game is more like a dance where you waste as much of your enemy's time as possible by just simply existing until they get tilted and lose the mental game. Dun, 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 dun. In game 2, I'll show it again. Essentially, I'm playing to tilt the enemy, not trying to win the game. And we all know that there's a chance where players just AFK farm the moment you tilt them, which also gives your team an easier time for revive. Into the jungle. Because I think... Oh! Hey! Uh-oh. Now that I know where he's at, I can Chinese invade him. And now wait. 1, 2, 3. Hello, buddy! Hello, buddy! Hello, buddy! Bye-bye, buddy! Bye-bye! And I have a picture. Maybe he's walking here. Maybe he walks here. He's there. Hello, buddy! Hey! The Chinese invade is basically a Chinese race exclusive thing where us Chinese are naturally able to predict the enemy jungler's location with high accuracy. Which is why the Chinese super servers exist. So don't beat yourself up for it. It's just a genetical diff. Should I go get a free kill? He's back in here. He's gone. Or so I thought. This team decided to greed for the wave. This was where I pulled off the mythical Korean text, where you have to secure the kill along with the cannon. The beautiful thing about being Chinese is that knowing I can sleep well because I can replicate most of the things that people do, and probably better. I placed a ward to ignore my raptor camp, because there's an off chance that Musty is boiling with spite and hatred for me invading him early in the game, and now he probably wants revenge. I'd like to call it human nature. Lo and behold, my ward spots him on my raptors. Hey yo, and this is why I placed the ward. Mess him up. You don't have flash, buddy. You don't have flash, buddy. Hey, hey. Oh! Oh my god, that's my duo. I got you, my duo. Yes, he invited me. Is this considered smurfing and boosting? I refuse to acknowledge it. Yeah, you wanna go? You wanna go? No! Not my duo. Not my duo. Leave it alone. And hiya. And... The only real reason why Musty and Akali lost to me was because they are both not Chinese. Wait a minute! Urumashun popping off! Auto! Auto! Oh my god! What's her name? Urumashun. My senpai. I had to let her out with a Gragas 5000 just so that she wouldn't go AFK. Okay, next. And then she proceeds to run it down again. What's going on? What? What does she do that for? At this point, my bot lane had 6 deaths at 6 minutes. That's 1 death per minute. And then Soraka baits the enemy into me at the most random timing. What? What? Why? But thankfully, I'm Chinese. Mess him up! Mess him up! And... Bomba! And auto? And auto? You know, Urumashun! Urumashun! Hey! Hey! I'll give to Urumashun. Please don't be mad. Honestly, that bait was what I needed. It got me snowballing and we got Dragon. A new side quest to kill Timo because he's been spamming 6-7 non-stop the whole game. And also Grubs. And remember when I flashed on Timo for the Korean tags? I paid him a visit again out of spite, out of pure hatred. For existing, for breathing like some brain dead little shit. And we complete our objective of killing Timo. Nice. A lot of pointless fights happened, and while I was looking for a gank bot lane, I find the stream of Steve. What? We got it for free. I got smited by El Cucuracha, but that's okay because we traded 2 for 2. And 2 are the strongest players, which means we have a chance to win. Alright, and after all that, my Jinx all of a sudden thinks it's winnable. Urumashun, winnable! And remember this guy? Yeah, that guy. The one that I E-flashed on in 2 different instances to full kill him. I call this move the Trauma Bond. He flashed! I've already ingrained it so deep into his head that every time I see him on my screen, I'll be flashing on him, when in reality, I did not even have flash. While games like this claim to be strategical, I believe that 20% of it is strategy, 80% of it is all mental. Bomba! I'm so far up this Master Yi's ass that I'm just farming him non-stop now. Oh! Bomba! And at this point, I'm just baiting them in. I'm just farming them. We push camp here. We wait here. Hello, buddy! Hello, buddy! The game just reached the point where I decided to farm them for 10 more minutes until my 2 prime targets suddenly mental boomed. You know what, in fact, forget the victory screen. Mission accomplished. In all honesty, I did leave out a lot of things. The way I play Gragas jungle is to force a lot of fights in the early game so that I can rush Lich Bane within 6 to 7 minutes. And that's all it takes to get him going. If you really think about it, he's an assassin, just that he's friend-shaped. He's very circular, players will always underestimate you. That's the nature of Gragas. And on top of that, no one's playing him in the jungle. If I were to talk about the mechanics involved in playing Gragas, there's really not much. It's just a lot of trigger discipline, a lot of critical thinking, a lot of decision making. Being able to do all that at face value in the middle of a fight. It's truly all mental. Engage, disengage, peel, support. Gragas really can do them all. It really all comes down to your intention in the moment. Like I said, since day one, my intentions has always been to kill my enemies, and I think this clip really speaks for itself. Gragas is a champion that's very underestimated for how slippery he is. He is the ultimate rage beta, or at least the way I play him makes him seem like it. While I wanna say there's a lot of strategy involved in my gameplay, majority of the time there's a lot of mental warfare involved as well. No matter how mechanically skillful a player is, they can never escape human nature. What I mean by that is the slight annoyances that you create towards them. These annoyances eventually affect their morale, their confidence, which eventually affects their mechanical prowess. It's like inflicting a short burst of trauma into a player until it eventually takes up space in their head, causing them to falter. But of course there's a limit to it because mental warfare will not work against a mentally strong player. And that's where strategy becomes very important, all the more so especially against a fellow demon. Now for strategies. There are a lot of guides out there. How to play League of Legends, the strict foundation of playing League. The guide to getting Challenger in League of Legends. I'm not going to talk about the foundation of League of Legends because this guide literally lays it all out in front of you with a simple YouTube search. What I'm going to talk about is how you use the information that you're gathering from these videos. Because I've seen too many brain-dead morons talk about the foundation of League of Legends, but they don't seem to understand that if the entire player base has watched these videos, theoretically everyone who has watched it should be Challenger, but they're not. So how does one use this information to get Challenger in solo queue? You see in this clip, that's me and that's you. You simply don't.